Actually, did you ever battle iCON the Mic King?
Yeah, I fucking destroyed iCON. And by the way, he's a friend. He just texted me tonight. I love him. Here's the thing. I'll say something too. I was going to wait to talk to him about this at some point, publicly, but there was a time period where I did not care for him. And it had to do with, and I'm going to pay him a compliment. So a very big compliment at the end of this. I just want to frame this out. There was a time period he was young, like we all were, right? And I was a dickhead a lot, man. I was just, really full of myself, really ego-driven, loud, obnoxious, just doing too much. That was a lot of me, right? And he was like that at some point too when I was getting out of that a little bit more. And he would just do a lot of shit. Like he hung around my old DJ a lot, and he was just around a lot. And he would just act mega fucking immature back in those days, like yelling at people, strangers, like old people in like the casino or fucking, just wilding out, doing dumb shit. And I didn't really care for him at that time. I didn't care for his arrogance, and I ended up really liking him because he's grown and matured to such a fucking great businessman and a good dude and a dad and all those different things.
He's a good-hearted dude. You could tell, though.
He is.
Like, he admits that he's an asshole,
yeah,
but he's a real good dude, I feel like.
I agree with that, and he is. But all that to be said, that's why I can safely say, and I don't give a fuck what he says. We had it on video. I've studied it many a times. He probably thought a different way in his fucking head back then. I fucking destroyed him. I fucking destroyed him in this battle. Like I had like tricks I did and shit where I fucking, was interacting with the crowd while I'm battling him. And I remember there was one girl with a tube top, and it was like, I think it was like spring or something. It was still chilly out, and she was a front row, and I was like, this was just one out of like a fucking 100 lines I said, but I said, son, you'll get crippled because my raps are harder than that girl's nipples. And everybody's like, oh, and this girl was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? And then there was like just times like little dumb things that look good showmanship wise. Like somebody was holding a poster tube like this. And I said something about you're on my dick like this, and pulled the poster tube out like it was my dick. The crowd went crazy. One of the guys, I don't remember if it was iCON or this other dude, I said something, I don't even, something about, I could get something, I don't even need help. Fuck you, I'll just battle myself. And I started jumping back and forth, battling myself, ignoring him like he wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
I was dissing myself. And I had it all on videotape. And there was this dude at Bronx Science Records, Tariq, who borrowed the videotapes because he was going to try to digitize them way back then. But the videos just got, I don't know where the fuck they are, but I watched them 100 times, man. They were really fucking dope. Damn. And I fucking destroyed iCON in that battle, man. Oh, no, here's what happened. It's even better than that. He lost. He didn't feel like he lost because I remember the audio where I said this, and he kept talking shit from the side of the stage. I go, yo, you lost, but come back up here and I'll fuck you up again. I'll bust your ass again. And I did. He came back up, and I fucking, even after I had already won the battle. And you know what's dope? I'll say, and by the way, like I said, I love Mike, man. He's a fucking great dude.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
That's a fact, bro. So anyway, he just invited me to something. I got to write back to him. I got to send him a message. He literally just today invited me to something. The battle, open mic, going back to open mic, he had a daughter, and I'm the godfather to my daughter. And actually, my godson, open mic son too, it edits my podcast, Brandon. So he's grown up now, and he edits my podcast. And then Cassandra, my goddaughter, she's on a song with that I produced for Locksmith, and I think it has Zion I on it. And she's on the hook. I produced it. It's called Pull Me Out the Water. I think Zion I's on that one. And rest in peace. And so Cassandra, anyway, she was born at that time. And the money that I won from that battle, why it was so urgent for me to win that battle, was for her fucking, baby shower present. I had to buy her a present. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, I was like a broke kid. You know what I'm saying? It was like I won like $200 or $300, and I bought her something But that's why I really wanted to win that battle too, so I could buy my goddaughter a present, and I did.
Yo, man. So what happened? What was his reaction after he lost the second time?
I mean, he was tight. He didn't believe it. He didn't believe it forever. He didn't think that he lost. You know what I'm saying?
But you guys judged it by having judges, or it was by like the crowd?
It was judges and the crowd. The crowd went bonkers. The judges went bonkers. Everybody, every human in that place except for iCON the Mic King went fucking crazy. So,
all right, who would you say is the most famous person you've ever battled?
I don't know. I didn't really. It wasn't really, there was no one really like that. It wasn't like that when I was battling. It was just kind of people who were just on the same level, you know?
Got you.
Myself, when I did that.
Right. When you beat iCON the Mic King.
Right.
Mike, you'll have a chance to respond, in the next interview.